From Kenmore to Hamburg, covering all of Western New York, this is News 4, your local news leader.
Well, the movement begins with you. There's an annual indoor cycling event taking place at the end of the month, raising money and awareness for Parkinson's disease.
Chris and Mark are here to talk all about Parkinson's Revolution Buffalo and how you can take part. Chris, Mark, this is such a great event, close to my heart. Thank you so much for coming in to talk about it. For those who don't know, what is Parkinson's Revolution?
Revolution is an indoor spinning event, and it brings the community together, whether they be medical professionals, whether they be family members, people with Parkinson's, whoever it might be who has a connection or maybe just loves to spin. And it's an opportunity to come out and help us raise awareness for Parkinson's, as well as raising funding to push our mission forward and trying to find an answer to the disease.
And let's talk about the timing and then also the venue, too.
Sure, yeah. Well, it's been growing like a weed. It's been amazing how much this event has really attracted the community. And we're expecting nearly 200 riders this year. We had to move out of the spin studio to the Buffalo History Museum last year. We outgrew that in 2 years, I should say. 2 years ago we moved there. And we're at Kleinhans Music Hall this year. So we're really looking forward to that. As Jordan, you and I were just talking, we've got people clamoring to get in, and right now we're full, but we're trying to work out the logistics to see if we can't get more people to get involved and get more people into the ride. So we'll have an answer on that sometime soon.
Okay, so stay tuned for that. But that alone just speaks so much about, the growth and the support that there is right here in Western New York, right? I mean, how special is it when you look out and you see all these people, whether they have a direct connection to Parkinson's, whether they have Parkinson's, or they're just there because they want to support a friend or a family member or a coworker, or you name it. There's a lot of emotion. I know I get emotional every year I do it. How is that for you? I know you joined recently, Mark.
And I did. I used to work with Chris in the medical community in the Parkinson's world. And when he asked me to join, last year when I was a part of it, when I saw 80 people just cheering on. You have Parkinson's patients that are riding. You have so many of their family and friends that are riding. It is an emotional event, and it's a lot of fun. And so you bring the excitement of the medical community, the families, the friends. It impacts so many of us, and so it's been really a very cool event to be a part of, and I appreciate you asking me to do it again.
Absolutely. And one of the interesting things about the Buffalo Ride is that it's become the largest ride in the country. There are 27 revolutions around the country. Buffalo has the most riders. I think the next closest is New York City with about 93, 94. Like I said, we're close to 200. And we're always in the top three. If not one or two, we're in the top three with the amount of money raised. We're shooting for 80,000 this year, which we raised last year. We'd love to get to 100,000.
And we were just seeing some video here of you. It looks like you got the headset on. You are in the video. You may have missed yourself. But what are you saying there? Are you trying to hype up the riders? What's going on?
Well, we talk a little bit about Parkinson's and how much it affects people and how many people are affected. And, one of the things that we want people to understand is that while they're on the bike and they're spinning, whether they've been a regular spinner or it's a new experience to them, it's going to be a challenge. For 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever it is, it's going to be a challenge. But we want them to understand that that challenge is something that people with Parkinson's face every minute of every day. And so just kind of bring that level of awareness that, people have to really work through this disease. It's not something you just have and you deal with. You have to work through it. And so working through that spin session, I think we try to bring that home.
And I think it's so important to think about like Get Moving, right? So we have a Get Moving Day in September. We have the ride here in February. With Parkinson's patients, to stay active, to keep moving, is such an important part, not only physically, but also from the mental side as well.
Well said. So you talk about that challenge, and then there's a celebration too, right?
Yes.
There's the post-ride happy hour. We are running out of time, and I know you said to stay tuned for keeping eyes on a possible potential third ride added to the day. But run through all the nuts and bolts, and then if people can't make it to Parkinson's Revolution, how they can get involved with the Parkinson's Foundation?
Sure. You can join us at parkinson.org. Find out all about what we're doing, the resources that are available, and what we're all about. And also, 10 o'clock, the venue opens on Saturday the 28th for Revolution. If you can't ride, you may want to come and watch.
All right. There we go. I think we got it all. Chris and Mark, thank you for coming on in. I work directly next to Jordan, and quite often I'm hearing about her spinning classes.
All right.
She's like, I've been up since 5:30 in the morning.
Well, you're going to hear about Revolution.
Sure will.